Oh, we'll try that again. Now we've got audio.
So yesterday, we didn't have a mic at all.
No.
So all of yesterday's footage was lost.
Yeah.
Then the first half an hour of today's, that was lost because we had a mic and it was what?
It weren't on the right setting.
We're good at this.
Oh, spot on.
I think
Spot
moving forward, we should always test it.
I just need to get my shit together and do you know what I mean? And act a bit more professional than
But
I
the
do.
problem is you're meant to be the video, audio guy. In fairness, I don't bring a lot to the table because you know all about bikes. You know, you say you know all about audio visual.
Well,
Do you know what I mean? You are
obviously
the linchpin.
Yeah, obviously
It is.
the latter isn't exactly true.
Well, no, blatantly.
So yeah, it's all your fault
How is it my fault?
because you expect too much.
I expect too much. Sound like my wife.
But no, so
I keep saying that to my wife. The problem is she expects too much. She's got this. She's kind of got me on this.
unreachable level.
Yeah. We're overtaking a Corvette.
Look at that.
Have that.
Have it. Yeah, I think my wife's the same. The unreachable level of husbandry that she expects.
Yeah.
It's just not achievable. Well, not by me personally.
Women have 10 rules. The first 9 rules don't matter. It's the 10th rule that matters. Do you know what the 10th rule is?
No.
That they can change the first 9 rules whenever they want.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on. That's pretty spot on. I'm gonna have to edit this in my own time when Laura's not about because it might not ever make.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout.
But yeah, so yesterday we had a very productive day with 2 places potentially.
Yeah.
Triumph, they're definitely willing to help
They're
us.
on board, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, they're definitely on
Is it
board.
Kevin?
Kevin, lovely bloke.
Legend. And the guy that was behind the counter,
Yeah,
he was wicked.
yeah.
He was wicked.
Dom's nice, the young lad that were in there. I spoke to him last time we went in, or I went in.
They're all
and-
really
yeah,
nice there.
Yeah. And that's not blowing smoke up their arse. That's
No, they're all really, really nice. I like them. It helps that I quite like
Fiat
driving.
126.
Wow. A mate of mine had a Fiat 127,
Yeah.
slightly bigger than
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Yes.
The Corvette's going to do us again.
Yeah. Look, he's like, I'm not being done by a Fiat van.
We can do this. No, we can't.
I drive a big American car. I wanna stand out from the crowd. I'll have it yellow.
I'll have it in canary yellow.
Yeah, and we also went to BMW, and they were looking for. Apparently, they're looking for people to do reviews and stuff on their bikes.
Yeah.
So, and then as we were leaving there, we phoned a Ducati dealership,
Yes.
among other bikes they sell, and we explained, well, you explained to them what we were about and what we were looking to do,
We're going to do it.
and they said, yes, come over, we'd be happy to meet you. So we went, okay then. So we, hour and a half drive
Hour and a
over?
half drive, yeah.
To Aylesbury, and
That's not giving it away.
No.
At all, is it?
no, I don't care. And we got there, and they basically said, no, we already have 2 people doing that with us.
So we drove an hour and a half back
Yeah.
for a 2-minute visit.
For absolutely, and I'm going to insert this here, fuck all. Right?
Pointless.
Yeah, absolutely pointless. And I'm still angry about it now.
I'm a little bit. Yeah.
I don't want a Pignali anymore.
I don't want a Pignali.
They can shove their Pignali right up their arse.
Yeah, they've let a lot of people
Yeah.
down.
And like you said, when we become larger and more successful,
when they phone us,
and when they phone, I'm going to say, no, shove your Pignali.
Stick it up. Actually, no. What we're going to do is arrange a meeting in Leicester.
Yes.
So they can drive to Leicester and see us. And we can say, no,
we're not interested.
Sorry, we've already got a
Pignali
Pignali dealership
who we're rather happy with, and you can shove it. So if there is any Ducati dealerships out there that would like to help us,
if there's any dealership that isn't BMW or Triumph that want us to get involved,
just drop us an email. I'll put that in somewhere here or here. And
perfect.
They can get in touch.
I like the fact that Triumph were like, if you want to do lives, we'll do giveaways. So I think it's great.
Saves people winning our great designed beanies. Which are stunning.
If you don't like someone and you want to give them a beanie,
we've got two. Limited edition, never to be reproduced.
Never.
Ever.
I've not even seen them, but I've been told they're crap.
And I'll insert a picture of the ear. Right here, I'll put it over my head now. But it's there.
What face was that you just pulled?
I don't know, it was like an awkward, oh my god.
You were borderline gurning.
I know, just need that horse collar. They're not the greatest. So we're off to Tamworth today. So John can film with On the Tools. Right, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
It's gone from, I haven't seen him for over 3 months. I've seen him every day for the last 3 days. Hello, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that I've been avoiding you for the last 3 months.
You don't have to make it up now.
I've actually been at home. No, I'm out.
I get that quite often.
You can come and see me in December in Tamworth. It's Tamworth grounds for Murder Trial Live. It's in a big top 10.
That's a shameless plug, that is.
I know.
And aren't you the one of the main characters in this murder?
I am.
Yes. The maybe convicted murderer.
Well, it depends. It depends on, because basically the audience are the jury.
Yep.
So it's up to them whether they convict or not.
So it's down to you.
Yeah.
So while we're here, we might as well discuss how you started. To be fair, a little introduction to yourself, because we all know you, but nobody else does.
How I started?
Yeah, like with this acting malarkey that you're... acting business that you're going for.
So I did a short film last year that got picked up by the BFI, which is the British Film Institute. I did, when I was in my 20s, I was an extra on Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and really enjoyed it. Didn't really think anything of it after that, and then was like last year was just like, I wonder if I could get back into doing something like that. Did that short film, and it's kind of, it snowballed from there, to be fair. I did a bit on The Crown, a bit on The Capture, I did a bit on Call the Midwife, but they cut me out.
Yeah. And you did a bit on Endeavour.
I did do a bit on Endeavour.
And they got your chin.
They got my chin, which is probably my best part.
So, getting onto bikes.
Yes.
Where did your love and passion for bikes come from?
I was probably about 10, and my mate had a Honda step through, and he used to fly around the fields on it, and I had to go on that, and I absolutely loved it. I used to live just outside Salisbury, so you got Salisbury Plain.
Yeah.
And we used to bomb around the fields. And he then bought a Honda HS100, and we used to fly around the fields on that as well. And it kind of went from there. We then had I want to say it was a YZ, either a 100 or an 80. Again, just flying around the fields. And then I got a Honda MT5 when I was 16. And it's just, it's not stopped from there. From probably about the age of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, my auntie Joan, I don't know if she was actually my auntie. I think she was my mum's cousin at the moment, but she was always Auntie Joan. She had big bikes, and as a kid, I'd always be, sat on there and pretending to ride around, and she'd sit me on the petrol tank and ride up and down the road.
Yeah.
So I like looking at bikes. I like riding bikes, but I'm 100% aware I know nothing about them. To be fair, when I was 16 and had my MT5, the local garage that I used to use was Phil Stokes Motorbikes, and he would. My dad would see that I was trying to fix my bike. I don't know where we're going. I think we're going down here. He would see that I'd always try and, like, my mate used to talk about stripping the carburetors and changing the jets and all that sort of stuff, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to do that. So every time he'd see me in the garage, like trying to fix, or not fix it, but trying to do something,
just tinker with it.
He would phone Phil Stokes, and
put it in.
About an hour later, Phil would turn up with his van and trailer, smiling, and it'd be like, what? And Phil would take the bike away, so that he could repair it.
I know my first bike that I rode was a C70.
A C70?
A C70, a Honda C70. And it was the first bike I rode, first bike I fell off of. And I never looked back. It was always field bikes. I didn't look into, well, I always wanted a road bike, but never had one. And then the kids come along, and I was the only one that could drive, so it was pointless me getting a bike because I knew I'd never get the chance to ride it. And then my mum passed away, and she was my pop was into bikes, so my mum was into bikes, and he had a BSA Gold Flash, full fairing 650 it were. And I remember the story she said. She said, I knew everything about this bike. She was only young, right? And her cousin had come round and she was telling him about, and he went, so do you know how to start it then? And she went, of course I do. And she went, and me being me, thought, well, I'm going to show him. So she turned the ignition on, kicked it over, started it, my pop went absolutely apeshit.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, if that had been in gear, you could have killed yourself. And so her love for bikes was from her dad, and when she passed away, I was like, well, what can I do? So I took my test, and I bought myself a bike.
Ah, good man.
And I ain't looked back. I love it.
Yesterday morning, I think it was yesterday morning, I was at the roundabout, I was going round a roundabout, and there was a lad, 125, and he'd obviously come off, so I went back round the roundabout, pulled over, and he was there with his mum, and it was just like, you alright, everything okay? And he was like, yeah, I've just been knocked off, got a bit of an oil leak.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, well, do you want to put it in the back? Do you want to take it? Do you want me to take it to a garage? And like the mother was like, this is amazing. It was like, and the lad said, do you ride a bike? Was, yeah. That's the sort of thing you get.
Yeah,
I think.
And another thing, we would never have met.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We met on a lesson.
Yeah.
And it went from there.
Yeah.
What do you say? Why didn't I wait here?
When we've got our intercoms on,
Yeah.
and you're listening to each other, and you see a car like at a junction.
Yeah.
Whoever's in front, 9 times out of 10, you all you can hear is, "Don't you fucking dare!
Yeah.
Don't you dare!"
And Dave, our instructor, who we both had, lovely bloke, I always remember what he said.
The one with the speed trip.
Yeah, the street trip. Yeah,
really nice guy.
He
actually should put in Cam Rider.
Yeah,
Cam Rider Kettering.
Or Peterborough.
Or Peterborough.
Yeah.
Based Tresham College.
Yep. Well, he always said, if you see a car at a junction, never look at the car itself as such. Look at its wheels, because you'll notice them turning before you notice the car moving.
Ah.
So it's always a good thing to look for.
That's a handy hint.
Yep.
You never told me that. Maybe
Probably once you did.
Maybe you didn't like me. It was like him. He dies. So what do you reckon? You've got the speed triple at the moment.
Street triple.
Street triple,
Yeah.
sorry. Apologies.
That's fine.
Like I say, I'm shit with bikes. You've got a Triumph.
Yeah.
What do you reckon might be next?
I would say...
Money, no object.
Oh, money, no object. Panigale every day of the week.
Pignale?
Yeah, every day of the week. Just the simple beauty of that bike.
Would you buy it from Aylesbury?
No.
What makes you like the Panigale?
Apart from, well, the like I said, the look of the bike is beautiful, and the sound.
I do like the like almost arrow front.
Yeah. But yeah, the sound, especially if they've got the Terminioni exhaust on. Oh,
Terminioni?
Terminioni exhaust, yeah. Yeah, they
I only know 2 exhausts. Micron and Fresco. Because they're the ones I wanted on my MT5.